time again with Sarah and Ben. Sit down, have a coffee, and enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trending Again. We are doing something really special. I convinced Sarah to do an after show of Big Brother with me, so we watched that episode tonight. So they've brought back some legendary Big Brother contestants such as Tim, who won a season, Reggie, who else was there? Dave, Farmer Dave, is that right? Farmer Dave. Yeah, he came third, I think, from memory. He came third. I think he's third also in the show. And the other girl, I can't remember her name. Estelle.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I watched that season because I watched every season of Big Brother, but wow, some explosive stuff tonight in that episode. You've already got some favorites picked out. I was looking forward to torturing you, and you really enjoyed it tonight.
I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, it was.
Let's hear your thoughts.
It wasn't bad because I don't. Do we spoil a lot though? You know.
Yeah. No, because people that are going to listen to this would have already listened to.
Yeah, I like the way.
Well, have already watched it.
Yeah, true.
So if you're here just to listen to Trending Again, I mean, like, great, but go watch the episode first. But I think this is going to be people that are literally watch a show and want to hear an after show. So,
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I enjoyed
Trending Again, Big Brother after show.
That's right. Well, I actually really enjoyed it. I liked the way they made them, how you had the older contestants come in first and then made them hide all of a sudden really quickly.
Yeah.
Organize everything to make them look like no one's been there. And you're looking at the stools and you're going, gee, they're a little bit skewy. But I guess you wouldn't notice that sort of stuff. You'd just be so excited to be there. You wouldn't notice those little tiny details. But it was good, you know, making him hide all of a sudden and then trying to get them to sneak to the room, the secret mainframe room. It was really cool. I actually really enjoyed that. It was funny.
I recall when Tim and Farmer Dave are in the closet and they're like, I can't believe we're back in the closet.
That was good.
So for those of you that haven't watched, well, actually, no, everyone that listens to this show, I'm pretty sure would have watched Big Brother, but they're obviously both gay. So, but yeah, they had some great lines tonight. I really, they made me laugh a lot. I actually didn't watch Tim's season either, but he is going to be a pot stirrer for sure.
Big time.
You haven't watched any Big Brother, so this is
a little
really
bit here and there. I mean,
okay.
You know what's happening. I mean, I was a teenager when it came out. I would have
been so
like 15, 16, something like that. And I had a friend of mine who was really into Big Brother, so I used to hear all about it. Also, you couldn't really get away from it. And the Big Brother house was here on the Gold Coast, so it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it still? I wonder if they're still doing it at Dreamworld this year. But there's no audience there. I like that they've got all that screaming. I'm like, yeah, show the audience. Come and show the audience that isn't there when they're walking in. But yeah, I'm really excited. And then, you know what really caught me off guard as we got to the end of the show, and they're showing the previews for tomorrow, and they showed Trevor. He's also a past winner.
Yes, I remember Trevor.
Yeah, so do I. That's actually one of the seasons I watched. I was like, wow, they kept that one really under wraps, didn't they? Because he hasn't been in any of the ads.
Oh,
but
really?
I knew Anthony Drew was coming on, so
yep.
He actually knows Josh, who's
really.
Yeah, because I was getting confused between Josh and Joel, but now I think I got it worked out. Josh is the one like chucking the tantrum all night.
Yeah, he's the ex-international model.
So yeah, and Anthony Drew, they've showed this in the preview, so it's not really spoiler territory. But Drew's going to get with Sam, which is the girl he went on attended with, and then they also got Tully coming in. not in
Yeah.
tomorrow's not
Yeah.
episode. I'm assuming she must be in the night after, or maybe next week or something. But she's coming in, and she actually dated Drew on the show.
Oh, true.
So there's going to be some explosive drama happening on the old Big Bro this year. So
going
I'm
to be
actually
interesting.
I'm actually more excited for this than I thought. But the ads really got me when I seen like Tully and Drew. I'm like, I have to watch this season.
That was it.
Usually I don't bother, but and then I was like, and you're going, oh, I don't really like. I hate Big Brother and blah 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 blah. And then but you're even more into it, and I'm like, I'm gonna make you suffer and make you do an after show with me. So yeah, is there any more standout kind of? Is there anything that you really liked that they did tonight?
I liked how they messed with them being in the mainframe. The old
That was great.
messed with them in the mainframe with especially with the questions. So how
Yeah.
I found out about Josh and Sam, and just messing with everybody and just the questions. It was good, dunking him in the pool. No,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Did-
It was funny.
What was some of your favorite questions? Did you like the pineapple on pizza one?
The pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like pineapple on pizza? Actually, don't like pineapple. On
A lot of people, but yeah. She goes, yes, I do. And she was saved from getting dunked.
Yeah,
And then I really like that he stirred the housemates up when he got Sam on the
it was good.
dunking machine. And then he's like, he kind of brought it out in a way that she reacted to them realizing, oh, she knows someone else in the house. Who is it? Without saying there was someone else in the house. So just the way they plotted to do that.
It was
And
good.
then I was like, then they get shown at the end in the eviction where they're in the mainframe. I'm like, geez, that was quick. And then I realized they've probably shot this whole week in one episode.
Yeah.
So, and they're like, okay. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, the early ones were filmed live.
Yeah.
It was all live. It was.
Whereas this one's not, obviously.
It's a shame. I was wondering at one stage. I'm like, I wonder if this is live. But no. But
obviously
towards the end
mustn't
there, it
be.
kind of ruined it for me. Would have been good if it was
I'll
live.
have to. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna have to check out that see all that extra content streaming on 7+. So we'll have to take a gander at that and see what that is.
Yeah, definitely.
Cross that out.
Definitely. So who do you think is going to go next? Who's going to be up for eviction next? Do you think Josh will be since he's...
Oh, hands down. If he's not up, I can't see him being very well liked. And then you got Drew coming in and taking his girl, so that's going to stir even more stuff up.
That is big. That is very true, because he says everybody's got a target on their back. So
yeah, that's right.
So really, if I was in there, you'd be the first to go. Considering you told me I've got a target on my back, well, so do you, mate. And it's either you or me first, and I'll make sure. And that's what, yeah. I don't know. But then again, the girls, how could they not work out that the guys have got an alliance together? Because when what old mate one, what's his name? The nice guy. Oh, I can't remember what his name is. Another J name. There's a lot of J's. Anyway, when he won the challenge and had to have 3 people up for nominations, he nominated 3 girls. He didn't nominate one guy in there.
Joel, you're talking about Joel tonight.
Yeah, tonight. He didn't nominate one girl. So really, if you were one of the girls, didn't you go, hang on, that's a bit weird, And if you were Joel, wouldn't you go at least nominate one guy so it doesn't look so sussed, like you're being a bit sexy?
Yeah.
That's what it's just what it seems like. All the boys there, they're real bros. Johnson, he seems like a nice guy, but he seems like he wants to please. He really wants
everyone.
Yeah. So
people pleaser, yeah. You think that's going to be strategy?
Maybe. I don't know if it's his strategy. I think he's just fangirling a lot, being there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, he's really clung with the guys and have already made an alliance with the guys and said, oh, once I give my word, I keep my word. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it just seems like he's in there all in straight away. He's
Yeah.
opening himself a little bit too open, I think, for
Well, he could be a
job.
shock elimination first.
He could be. I reckon he'll be a Josh victim.
Oh, for
Just
sure. Yeah,
yeah.
could be.
If it's not Lulu, I think also too, the four older contestants will probably, because they saw all behind the scenes stuff beforehand, they might actually take Lulu with them, sort of thing. I know they're going to try and obviously be friends with everybody and try not to make alliances, but maybe look after her a bit more, considering the others are a bit, you know, all for themselves. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. You know, they
Yeah.
can kind of fend for themselves, but she seems like, yeah, she seems really sweet.
Yeah, no, I really liked her too. So I'm glad they made the decision to lead the eviction for this week, which was good.
It was a
So,
smart idea.
Yeah,
It was a smart idea.
it gives everyone more of a chance to, have a actual go in the house before.
Exactly, and maybe think about voting Josh out first.
I have a feeling he's going to last longer than we think.
Probably. If they were
Probably.
smart, they would vote him out first. That's
Yeah.
just my theory. If they were smart, if they want to play the game, they've got to do the same thing as him and vote him out first because he seems like he's going to be a.
Do you think like if this was going to an Australian audience, a lot of people would keep him voted in just for the drama?
Yes and no. Yes
Yeah.
and no. I think some people would, but then a lot of people probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know,
Because that's
so-
what's going to make it interesting is basically the housemates are voting the people out. So there's no Australian public to save them, I guess.
yeah, not like before.
So yeah, what was interesting though was so Australia must get to vote at some point though because they said you decide the winner. So I'm wondering if it comes down to the final few when they start voting, or I
Maybe.
don't know.
Maybe.
I'm just trying to work out how they get the winner.
I don't know. Have you watched any past? Like, wasn't Big Brother on last year? Did they do the same sort of thing though?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch last year, so see, yeah, I'm just as lost as you. The last one I watched was like Trevor. That's how
Yeah,
long
fair
ago
enough.
it's been. So
Fair enough. I can
I
understand.
haven't watched a lot of the recent ones. So, but yeah, what made me excited was seeing Reggie, and even though I didn't really watch her season either, but I know she's really likable and know who she is. So
exactly.
and then I didn't watch Tim's season either, but I do remember Farmer Dave. He was in one of the seasons I watched as well.
Yeah. I remember Tim being very strategic in the game. He was really
well,
good.
that's why he won.
Yeah, he was really strategic, really strategic. Even though you didn't actually watch, you didn't actually have to watch the show to know what was going on. It was everywhere. It's like Maths. When Maths is on, it was just news everywhere. You know what happens in Maths without actually having to watch the show. Same sort of deal with Big Brother. You didn't have back in the day, you know, it's the 21st anniversary. I guess that's why they're bringing everybody back and making it such a big thing.
Yeah.
But I like the way there's just like twist after twist, and I thought they might take, because Big Brother said something about to Lulu, don't want you to go, you should fight for this. And I'm thinking maybe he's going to take them into the mainframe. They're not going to tell them anything. I was telling you, and you're like, nah, maybe not. And I'm like, well, you never know. There's some twists. I reckon there'll be more. There's more stuff.
Yeah. I thought the housemates like that were in the mainframe, Tim and all that would get a vote, but I didn't realize that he would give them the power to either have an elimination or not. Yeah. So that was kind of a curve, but I knew they would get him to vote somehow.
Yeah.
But whether that would have made a difference or not, who knows?
That's true. That is very true.
So,
but it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward.
Yeah, so did I. I actually, I watched tonight with Mum, so I was sitting there and we're like laughing at, especially Tim and Farmer Dave in that closet.
So funny. It was so funny. I like the way
Yeah.
Farmer Dave turns around and says about Josh. He's gay, and one of the other contestants like he's not gay. He's like, I thought he was gay. God, these kids these days, I don't know what they are or something like that. It's really funny. So that was I thought was really really good, but it was pretty funny. Those
Yeah,
two
that
were
was-
really good.
Yeah, I still like when they're in the closet though. I can't
Yeah.
believe we're back in the closet, and then they're saying how today in today's age how people can just come out and be like, I'm gay, and most people are like, yeah, cool, bro, and he's like, that's what I've always dreamed of.
Yeah.
So that just shows how far the country's come with that
Big time
issue.
Big time.
So
Well, the thing is too, I didn't know Tim was gay, but I'm thinking he looks gay. He must be gay. And then he said with the closet comment, and I'm like, yeah, he's definitely gay.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
didn't know
mum.
he actually came out.
Mum's like, wait, both gay? And she's like, oh, I thought that I think she thought Farmer Dave was straight. Go, no, they're both gay. That's what they said, Mum. They can't believe they're back in the closet. So, but yeah, it was really an enjoyable episode. What else stood out to you? Anything?
I don't know. I want to see what I thought. What's her name? The intimate expert. The
Oh,
intimacy
Sam.
expert.
Yeah, Sam.
Is that
Yeah,
Sam?
yeah, Sam.
I thought she might end up with the other guy there who won, Joel.
Joel.
Yeah. When they were talking about things, he's like, I like to flirt all the time. She's like, I flirt with everybody. I'm like, these two are gonna get up together. But no.
Yeah, nah. She's going to Drew as soon as Drew comes in the house. So that's all in the ads.
Yeah,
Later
but
on,
this was
she's
just
there.
before, like, as they're bringing everybody in, introducing everybody.
Yeah,
And this
but
is
you
what I'm
never
thinking.
know. It could be later in the show. You never know. It
Well,
depends.
that's the thing too.
you know.
Do you think the whole thing with Josh and Sam was planned? Do you think it was
Probably.
something
For
that
sure,
they
yeah.
looked for? And...
Yeah, because like I say, Drew also knows Josh.
Ah, there you go.
So when he comes in tomorrow with Trevor, and I can't remember the other person that's coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but there's Drew and Anthony is his actual name, but everyone calls him Drew. So Anthony Drew is coming in, that other housemate. So, but yeah, Drew and Josh know each other. So Drew's going to get with his Tinder date.
It's gotta be on because
So
he's
it's going to be on.
because he. I
And
can see why.
and Josh and Drew both know each other as well.
I can see why Sam didn't want to call him back.
And then,
continue with-
like I say, Tully, another housemate from one of the other seasons, is coming as well, and she dated Drew on Big Brother and after.
there you go.
So there's going to be some explosive fireworks when all those housemates come in. They're not in there yet, but they're coming.
It's
So,
kind
yeah, it's coming. I'm not sure when Tully will be in. I don't know whether she's coming. She won't be in tomorrow's episode, but whether she'll come in this week or next week. She could even end up coming in as an intruder. So I thought that's what the other housemates were coming in as, but I think
Yeah.
they're actually just coming in as housemates, like extra housemates, because I do remember they did bring in more housemates the next day
yeah,
or the next week.
be good. This is
So,
getting
yeah.
spicy.
Spicy.
Very spicy. Ow. Sorry.
Spicy. Oh, did you hurt your hand?
Yeah, I did. I forget about it. It was better when I had the bandage on, because then you can you've got it there. Now just a little.
You'll have to
patch on
dress
it.
it back up. Dress it back up with that bandage.
I took a photo when they cleaned it up, and I thought about sending it to you, and I decided not
I
to.
already seen the one you sent work today.
I figured they would.
I
also
didn't
do
even
the
see
same.
that.
I didn't send it to you because I thought you wouldn't want to see it, but then I
No,
sent it to
not
work,
really.
and
They show me anyway.
I figured
Hey,
they'd
look
show you.
at this.
Because I said to the boss, I'm like, I didn't send it to Ben, because I knew he'd be grossed out. So maybe that's what happened.
Very smart, very clever there.
That was pretty good though. That was good. But anything else that you enjoyed about the show? It was
Tonight was, like I said, it was a fun episode. I really enjoyed it. They had a lot of twists. Oh, speaking of Joel, his in the contest of the elimination, nailed it.
Yeah.
And the frustration of Josh, he's like chucking his temper tantrum. I can't even get it up there. Can't even do it. I actually seem to allow myself in just in that moment, actually, because when I get frustrated, that's something I'd actually probably be throwing a stick and be like, F this, F that. I wouldn't be saying this is bullshit. I'd be like, fuck this shit. Fuck.
The girls were just,
I'm done with this crap.
the other girls, they were just hanging there. Give it a go. You know, I think even though, if say I was there, even if though it's every man and woman for themselves, I'd still be cheering them on. Come on, go! You can do it. Put your leg up. Come on. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not really gonna win. So you get some encouragement to do something, but just go.
I reckon we should audition you for the show. If you go on Big Brother, I'll go on First Dates.
You want me to go on Big Brother? All right, I'll audition next year. I'll audition for next year.
If you get on Big Brother, I'll audition for First Dates.
They won't want to see me on Big Brother.
I'd love to see you on Big Brother.
Yeah,
That'd
but I don't know if
hilarious.
anybody else wants to see you on Big Brother.
And then I'll have to invite because you'll be on Big Brother. I hope they go back to the live shows though. They just make a whole different.
They do. Massive difference. You reckon they've done it because of COVID?
Could be. Maybe they've probably already filmed like last year because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all probably all over and everybody's sworn to secrecy not to say anything.
Yeah. Well, I heard that Reggie was on one of the radio stations because people were making fun of her site, but I don't know enough about the story, so I don't really want to speak about it. Maybe I'll look into that tomorrow, or you can have a look at that tomorrow.
Yeah, they were on the
and
morning
we'll talk
show.
about that tomorrow because I'm pretty sure Big Brother's on again tomorrow night, so we'll have after show.
They were on one of the morning shows, either Sunrise or Today, and she said that she was losing her sight. She can only see. She's lost her peripheral vision.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and all that sort of stuff. But people on social media are going on there and already saying, "Oh, you're not blind. There's nothing wrong with your eyesight. You're not losing your eyesight." And she said that she's going on there. She says, "I don't care. You know what they say. I'm going on there to do this for my kids, to show them that you can do something. Doesn't matter what." She's like, "I could wake up in the morning and my eyesight's gone. It's just the way it is." So that, she's getting a lot of flack on the internet. People are just giving her shit already. It's terrible. I think it might have been today's show because I think Karl Stefanovic was talking. You'll have to.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
Take a look at that. I'll have to have a gander at that. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, how can people be so mean? But then again, they can be very mean. Look at the world we're living in today.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to say too much on why. But you know what it's made me realize?
What's that?
Speaking is I really miss the mental asylums. I'm sorry, but I really miss them.
Mental asylums, like Gotham, Arkham Asylum.
Like Arkham Asylum, we need more of them. We need more of them. There's too many. There's too many people that have lost it. They shouldn't be being put in our hospitals, and they shouldn't be being put into nursing homes.
So you're saying straight?
But this is a whole nother issue. Anyway, let's move on from this. This is Big Brother after show, not the complaint about life.
Sounds like someone wants to be in a straitjacket in a padded room and just let loose. I think everybody would like that relationship.
Although we could actually segue from the whole mental asylum thing. You think Josh belongs in one?
He's a bit of a narcissist. He is. He's definitely, and it's because he's very up himself, and not just.
Well, he did say he was very direct.
It's not just direct. It's just that
He's very arrogant.
He's very arrogant, and I can see why. Because he's like, "Oh, you didn't message me back." That's what he said to Sam, and she told Big Brother that when she saw him, she went to diary room, and she says, it just didn't go well the last time they met. Didn't go well, and I can see why. She's probably gone, yeah, I don't want to be with someone like that, and I don't blame her. And he's all head over heels for this chick, and he's like, yeah, I can win the game and get the girl.
Was it Mel? I think she's the one that was wearing like that green suit. And Princess Jasmine. I looked at Mum and I looked at her and I'm like, what the heck is she wearing?
Princess Jasmine.
I was like, what? But yeah, I like that comment, Princess Jasmine. But yeah, I was like, what the heck are you wearing, girl? I'm like, I'm no fashion icon or anything, but
hey, mate,
like, what are you wearing? But is that I suppose if that's what makes you comfortable and that's how you want to dress, go right ahead. But I just thought it was taggy.
That's right. Well, she's Mel from Melbourne.
Mel from Melbourne. And she's the hype girl. She's gonna hype you up.
So she kept plugging, I'm Mel from Melbourne.
I'm the hype girl.
Yeah. I mean, she seems lovely, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, it was. I'm sorry, I'm not bagging anybody out. Not really bagging anybody out, but it was pretty funny. But I did like.
Well, I was bagging out a dress code. Is that what you call it? Dress code? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a. It's one of those.
It's not really a code. It's just the way she dresses.
It's one of those items of clothing that you have to take completely off to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, I can imagine you'd have to take. It's because it's like a one-piece pantsuit thing. To go to the toilet, you have to take the whole thing off, and you're pretty much. There's nothing more weird than going, I need to go to the toilet, sit there on the toilet, butt naked, because you have to take all your clothes off to go to the toilet. A lot of girls know how this feels. Anyone who wears like a play suit or something like that would know exactly how that feels.
You know what would have been really interesting if Australia had been voting to see if they would have kept the old ones in, or if they were like, these guys have already won shows, but just like voted them out when they got nominated. As much as we love you, you've already won a show, so sorry, not sorry.
Maybe. But I think they would have kept him in for some drama.
Yeah.
For some excitement. People would have gone, no, leave him in there because I want to see what they're going to do. These people have played the game, and these guys haven't played the game. There's less that have played the game and won than haven't played the game, and they're for the first time. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Because you got quite a few winners coming in. Reggie's won, Tim's won. You got Trevor coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
He won one. I'm not sure if the I don't think Drew won. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up later on. But yeah, I don't think he won. I'm pretty sure Tully didn't win either. So, but they got a long way into the show.
Yeah. So
they're like runners up, a bit like Farmer Dave.
Yeah.
He came third. So
I wonder who else is coming. I wonder if there's any surprise people coming
in.
Yeah.
What was that? Actually, you probably didn't watch that season. Hey, that was Travis. Travis, I think his name was Travis. He had like blonde, surfy guy. He won one as well. Be very interesting to see if they bring him back too.
Wasn't do you know Fitzy and Whipper? Wasn't
yeah. Fitzy was a Big Brother house too. Yeah. Same year as I can't remember if he. I'm pretty sure he. I think he was the same year as Travis, but he might have been the same year as Trevor. I
He
can't
was
really remember.
really early.
Yeah,
Really
it was early.
I
Because I can't remember the exact cast of each season. But
2002, maybe 2003. I think I'd say.
yeah, he was very early. Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine Fitzy coming. He's too successful now, though. So
No, of
I
course he
I
is.
don't see him coming back. But it
No.
would be pretty cool to see him
Yeah.
in there.
Wasn't
But I
Trevor,
don't. They can't bring them all back.
No. wasn't Trevor the one that used to wear the white glasses?
Trevor's the
He used to wear the
Aboriginal
white
guy.
glasses. Yeah, he used to wear the
think
white
so, yeah.
glasses, white sunglasses.
Yeah,
See,
I
I
think so.
do
Yeah.
remember. I just didn't
Yeah.
really watch the show.
Yeah.
It was everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing stuff about Big Brother,
yeah.
hearing about it. It's
And it was all the evictees on Rove. Oh, those were the days.
I
Back
loved
in my high school days, me and my cousin, we used to we'd watch Big Bro, then we'd watch Rove Live, and then the evictees would be on Rove.
It was good.
Ah, the good old days.
I used to
When
work. Yep.
I was using hands.
I used to.
Now I'm old and handsome.
I used to work. I was working in retail, so usually that was, I think, a Thursday night. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to work usually a 12-hour shift, like 9 till 9, and close, and then come home. We'd go back to Brett's place, and we'd sit there and watch Rove. Come home. I remember those days.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of housemates I could think of they could bring back, but I just don't. Yeah. I don't see them being able to bring them all back. Maybe next year
Well, this is
if they do something similar. But
I don't think they will. This year's the big one. It's the 21st anniversary, so they have to make it big somehow.
yeah, well, they've definitely done that. That's for sure.
I think
By
that's why they
bringing
brought some
back the
in.
people they have, like I said. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting season. So
You know what it reminds me of? Survivor. When
Survivor.
when they bring all the winners back.
you know my one of the guys I was telling you about they were reacting to the Beauty and the Geek. They're
Yeah.
actually now doing Survivor reacts.
Really?
Yeah, no one's on the show. They're just like, that went really well. Let's do Survivor reacts. I'd be very interested to see if they do Big Brother ones as well. So we'll see. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much
Yeah.
everything. We've covered
Yeah.
pretty much everything, mostly for this episode. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
me too.
sure it's on again tomorrow. So we'll be back with another one tomorrow, another
Yes,
after
sounds
show.
good.
So
Sounds good.
and
Hope you
and then
enjoyed this episode.
we'll continue with our other trending again stuff later in the week, but you'll be getting a little bit more trending again with the Big Brother shows. If these do well, maybe we'll do other shows. So, but it's all going to
Yeah.
depend on how well things go. So,
Well, I've got a couple of weeks off, so I've been thinking about a lot of things today that I can do. So we'll see. We'll have a chat and see what we can do, and maybe might come up with
Yeah.
something.
the more time like that, if we get a bit more support behind us and stuff, we could be doing other after shows. It just depends what people want to listen to and watch. So
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you leave your thoughts and comments below. Do you have a favorite housemate? Do you have a favorite moment? I'd love to read them. Sarah would love to read them. Yeah, and as I say, I'm pretty sure it's on tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow with another one. Sarah, anything more you want to add?
No. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll be back tomorrow with a nice, fresh episode. Let us know your thoughts about
This one.
this episode, Big Brother. If you like this little new format we're doing, and yeah, let us know.
Awesome.
What else to say?
See y'all in the next episode. Till then, bye.
Peace.
Well, what a groovy episode that was. Today was really interesting, folks. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and don't forget, stay groovy.